Hello everyone, my name is Dokriva and this is the return of a stream, and it's been like, what has it been, 3 weeks or so since my last stream. That's mostly due to doing a lot of work and other things and just being tired in general. But today the embargo lifted on Dharma for Europa Universalis 4, so that's what we're going to be playing. So let's swap over to the game, and there it is. Yeah, that's a map. So I tried out a little bit with Mewar, and they do have a really cool start in India, and like the focus of the expansion is India, but also some Southeast Asia, a little bit more towards the Timors. It's basically the entirety of Southern Asia. And I'm like, you know, everyone is going to be playing in India, so what can I do to play it differently? We're going to play someone who will have a lot of influence in India and also deals with some of the other big changes to the game. First and foremost, the changes to the trade mechanics. They are quite substantial. And I'm going to be playing as Portugal because I've never actually played a real game of Portugal. And they are fairly easy to play, as in Castile's a good friend to them usually in the game, so you have good protection from Spain, and then you just get some free overseas expansion, and you can basically do what you want. It's like, to do overseas colonization, it's definitely the best way to learn the game is playing with Portugal. So let's just check options just in case. I just play on normal. Normal modifier for each territory over max states. Oh, it actually very easy is when you do. That's a lot of things on very easy. My gosh. Very hard. Oh, the corruption is actually the same on normal, hard, and very hard. But on hard, it's the AI get a lot of bonuses, and well, a lot. Very hard is a shit ton of Jesus. Idea cost minus 25%. The only thing missing there is, yeah, is technology cost. It's like the only thing they don't get a discount on. I'm just gonna play difficulty normal. His lucky nations are also really insane. I mean, that's just straight up what a lucky nation gets throughout the entire game. And dynamic province names, yes. Monthly tax income, no, because that looks really weird, and there's something carried over from EU3. And no limits on idea groups, no. Frequent fancy, well, we're not playing a fancy new world anyway. Infante Pedro. That's an interesting name. I will play on Iron Man so I can get some achievements that I don't think I can get because this is a preview build. That's right. Dharmelian. Because let's face it, it's Dharma, 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 Dharmelian. You come and go. You come and go. Oh, oh. With the Reconquista almost complete and the Iberian Peninsula almost entirely in Christian hands, the Kingdom of Portugal has turned its attention to the shores of Africa. With the conquest of Ceuta in 1415, the founder of the Aviz dynasty, João I, have already made the first inroads into the Moorish homeland, a policy that his grandson, the still young Alfonso V, will continue to the best of his abilities. It is, however, through the work of Alfonso's uncle Dom Henrique, Henry the Navigator, that Portugal will leave its mark upon the world. Under Henrique's direction, Portugal has made great leaps in shipbuilding and navigation, embarking on expeditions long past Cape Bojador in the south. Seeking gold, spices, and perhaps the legendary kingdom of Prester John, Portuguese sailors are about to undertake voyages all over the globe. They are reaching for new continents in the west, as well as India, Indonesia, and even China and Japan in the east. Indeed, Portuguese sailors might one day circumnavigate the entire globe. As of 1444, Afonso is still a minor, with the daily rule of the kingdom trusted to another uncle, Don Pedro, Duke of Coimbra. Don Pedro's regency has been fraught with the difficulties of controlling the strong Portuguese nobility at court, but the Duke has so far been able to ably strengthen royal power at their expense. As Afonso grows older, however, other forces at court will try to control him, hoping to use the young king for their own designs. While Castile's had a series of weak rulers and strong nobles, the Castilians can be a serious threat to the Portuguese. The royal house of Aviz has therefore pursued a policy of intermarriage with the Castilian royal family, hoping to ensure a lasting friendship and possibly strengthen future Portuguese claims to the Castilian throne. Religion, Catholic faith. Government, we are a monarchy for now. Europe is home to the Holy Roman Empire. Okay, close that off. So we start with 3 heavies, 10 transports and 5 light ships. We actually are making a surplus in income. We are paying 3 for fort maintenance. We have 3 forts. Evora, Lisboa and Ceuta. That's fair to have it there, I guess. We cannot convert that because it is non-accepted culture, it's Sunni, it's reasonable development. Yeah, so that's going to not be a thing for a while. First things first, I would like an alliance with Spain. And I probably will want to try and steal Granada away from them before they can grab it. The question is, 1448... 1449. They have a year. They can... Castile can attack Granada a year before us, which is a shame. Okay, let's see. Too few rivals. Definitely want Morocco as a rival. I guess we'll take Granada as a... No, not Castile. Granada as a rival. And maybe I should just take Aragon as a rival. I'll take Tunis for the time being. Just easy, but Aragon is my enemy. They just do think... well, they have rivaled us. But in fairness, Spain is very likely to just get a royal marriage over them at some point, so... what's our navy? Fleet maintenance 1.93. Let's see. Unrest we have 2.7. Rather take production efficiency. Oh, only choice right now. Spy network. And morale of armies. That means we are running a deficit right now. But I can mothball these 2 forts very easily and not run a deficit. I'm gonna leave Ceuta up because I'm just afraid of things happening over there. 2.14 now, okay. I mean, these are pricey. That's 1.22 just from these 3 ships alone. Well, we do start off with an explorer, which is like one of the major advantages for Portugal. So we're gonna send them out on a mission. I don't have claims here. Spain gets free claims through a mission, I expect. Okay, so the Portuguese mission tree. Maybe we can see what we want to do here. Navy size at least 100% of the force limits. We get diplomatic power and navy tradition. And then we conquer Tangiers. That doesn't give us a claim though. Gives us more claims. Okay. Yeah, I will definitely be expanding into North Africa. Okay, income at least 17 point... So high income gets us construction cost and construction time. Build buildings, admin power and tax income. Build a treasury. Okay, these are the just standard missions here in the middle. Basically the same for every nation. Portugal has discovered any province in the West African coast area at least 1 colonists. 10 prestige and we get 15 years of bonus settler chance and global settlers. Colonize West Africa. At least 1 fully colonized province in the Guinea region. New explorer for free. Settle Central Africa, go westward. The Cape of Good Hope. Basically, get your butt across the globe. That's what that is. All in all. You already are on a mission. Yeah. England is our ally, and I'm going to get a marriage with them. Just so we can have some fun there. It's too far away, we're not rich enough. And we cannot get a claim on them anyway. Right, I need to start spying on Granada so we can get claims over here. And steal that land from Spain. Basically, eventually I want to take out Spain. So, in the early game, we do get the historical friends bonus. Allied to rival. Oh, England is their rival. But also France and Morocco are their rival. I should be focusing on military. Regency for Alfonso. Expansionist, that's an amazing starting thing for them. But I need 5 admin. And I need lots of diplo points, but I also need military power. This is just not decent. I will be focusing on military though, because I want that tech as soon as possible. Let's look at our thing. So 80% nobility already, straight up. That's a massive amount. Control provinces. Wow, the cap is at 50%. So we could just demand straight up enough and then make them loyal again. Okay, we'll do that. So 150 free military power. Already at 53 with the clergy, so we're going to influence them once. 10 influence for an inquisitor, 15 for a theologian. But also 10 to go to the Pope. I'll go to the Pope. I will also seek an inquisitor. And demand support for 150 admin power. That gets us only to 20. And we need at least 40 here with the burghers. Needs at least 40 there. Needs 40 here as well. You need to have 40 influence with the burghers, and we basically don't have anywhere to give them. Yeah, I can see, wow, they have a lot of land over here. And since they technically only got it today, I can't revoke anything right now. A shame. Well, we're in marriage with England, alliance with Castile. Clearly want to marry them as well. Oh, they allied Austria. Ballsy move. Humiliate against Morocco and Tunis. Let's also start spying on Morocco. 1.89. Let's just get all the forts away. We're going to trade in Sevilla so we can get more money out of there. And the pirates are starting. There's the marriage with Castile. Mm-hmm. 1.28 still. Ugh. They're looting the coast of Beja. So that basically is drained of war. It gets us them devastation? Really? The untrustworthy scum of Tunis have sent us an insult. Tales of your misdeeds are told from Ireland to Cathay. Excuse me. That's not nice of them. Yeah, I think it actually devastates the province if it gets raided by the pirates. Huh. Oh, forts are actually really helpful in that regard. They clear devastation quite fast, apparently. Yeah, they're about to raid Porto, I bet. Meanies. Maybe I should get... Ooh, nice. I should start drilling at least some as well. So obviously we're playing Portugal. First idea group has to be exploration ideas. Just get that colonist out there, start running things. How did we not get this much diplo? Oh, because we never talked to the burghers. I can at least grant them monopoly charters. Right, explore the West African coast. Funny how they cannot go in here yet. What are our national ideas? So we get trade efficiency and trade range to start off with, and once we're done we get 20% global tariffs. We have legacy of the navigator, national sailors, and colonial range. Alphonsine ordnance, goods produced modifier. Feitorias, global trade power. A merchant from Encourage the Bandeirantes. Royal absolutism, yearly absolutism, and construction cost reduction. That's 15%, nice. 15 settlers, land before faith, and another 10% trade efficiency. Yeah, Castile does have 2 armies, so they have way more dudes than we do. You are allied to Tunis. It's not that big of a deal. You are allied to Tlemcen and Tunis and Jolov. Oh boy. So our ships returned. We have explored what we can right now. So I'm gonna mothball the heavies so they don't drain my money as badly. What I can do is put our Explorer on the light ships to grant some bonuses there. Let's claim to Jebel Tariq and Tangiers. Cardinal across the border. Sometimes we have the chance to set something into motion without seeming to have done anything. One such chance has arrived recently when a cardinal living on the soil of one of our neighbours admitted to an agent from Portugal they would consider moving across the border and support us in the Curia for a price. While this may be tempting, there may be a greater price to pay if we take advantage of this, the wrath of the country he deserts. So we can basically put him in Beira, it becomes a seat of a... Yes! Let's grab a cardinal, we basically steal them from Castile. And that allows us to actually spend papal influence to get a chance on being the next papal controller, which actually has some benefits as well. I'm gonna try and stay Catholic this particular game, so I should just start. Why did you immediately leave again? Oh, because I accidentally insulted instead of improved relations with the Pope. Oops. That was definitely a misclick. So currently we're only getting 2.71 ducats from trade, but that will be so much better. Oh, this is such a good and super rare event. The tragic passing of the previous king has left Afonso without a parent, not without guardians or tutors. Advisors serving at our court are preoccupied with giving him the best education available in preparation of ruling Portugal. Hoping to gain favor and influence in the future, many people try to serve as a primary influence. Ultimately, one of them is likely to succeed, impacting what sort of ruler Afonso will turn out to be. Well, since we are best in administrative, doubling down on that I don't think is too important. We are the lowest in diplomatic, but we want that early military power too. I'm gonna go with diplomatic. So I think that gives you an event once he's actually of age that he gets bonus points. A traveling minstrel. Well, free stability, I'm not gonna say no to that. Am I gonna boost it once extra though? No, I don't think so. I should just root out that corruption immediately and get it over with. But we will get stability, that is a little bit of an income increase. I should not have insulted the Pope, that was stupid. The surrender of Maine in exchange for accepting the Treaty of Tours. The county of Maine was promised to France. In practice, however, this has taken quite some time to materialize. The arrival of Charles VII himself on the scene seems to have made Hold go away, however, and finally Maine is now in our hands. England gives up Maine. Oh my gosh, Morocco. We've been discovered spying in Morocco. I should have clicked faster. Anyway, let's get a claim on Granada. City of at least 30 developments. Present on 2 continents, which we already are because of Ceuta. One of the few that get that straight from the start. The other ones would obviously be the Ottomans. And maybe one of the countries situated in Central Asia, but I think other than that, that's it. Or maybe the Mamluks too, because the Mamluks are technically both in Africa and in Asia. Yeah, so the Mamluks, Africa and Asia, Portugal, Africa and Europe, Ottomans, Asia and Europe. Genoa, no. Good question. Anyway, we need to humiliate a rival in the war to get another one. Easy one, actually. Also, there's this one, Portuguese colonial growth. That's why I want to get colonization as early as possible with Portugal. Like, don't even care about tech level Diplo 3. Just go straight for 4. Just go for things. Ceuta! Ugh, gets claimed. I'm gonna favor neither party. I don't want that land. I'm gonna go to either of them. And Afonso is now personal union on death with succession war with England and Burgundy. Also, oh no, Aragon and England. There we go. We gained 2 Diplo from the Educated King event. There we go, 3-4-2 now. We need a Jagiellon, good. The Duke of Coimbra. The King Afonso was only 6 years old when he became King of Portugal. For the first 6 years of his reign, the country had been ruled by the Duke of Coimbra. Don Afonso has had no reason for complaint, and by most accounts his regency has been a just and efficient one. However, with the young king reaching maturity, there are now many in our court who would try to influence their monarch. Jealous of the Duke's influence, a group of noblemen has been trying to sow discord between him and the king, trying to frame him as a would-be rebel. In a last attempt to mend relations, the Duke of Coimbra has arrived with a number of retainers to seek an audience with Don Afonso. So it was through death to him and his men, 1 free stability. We must place trust in our dear friend and mentor. Trade efficiency and tax modifier until our current king dies. If we get stability, until that drops, that's 5% tax modifier. That's it. In comparison. Well, as in the same things. That is 10% more on money and on trade for... And he's only 15. That will be like his entire life. He might die at 17. That's over 50 years. Yeah, I think we must place trust in our dear friend and mentor. It's maybe not much right now. But we do plan to take more land at some point. Oh wow, those forts really helped with the devastation decrease. Holy crap. Because the Algarve is still devastated at 7.5%. Yeah, army maintenance is just going up. Oh, right, because the nobility is unhappy. But we just got a fire pip. So that's good. Yeah, I need to stop drilling and just... Actually, we need to start moving... Are you sure you want to move them? Yes, I do. You guys need to be unmothballed immediately because we're about to start a war. And I need to be able to cross this. And otherwise I need to be able to get access. Yeah, I know, our units have suffered casualties. Support for House Lancaster. Let's put you all in here. Let's take our Admiral away, or our Explorer away there. Okay, so... I'm going to fire my... I don't want to fire anyone though. Might have to go for a loan at the start. I mean, 48, it's actually next month that I'm allowed to attack them. It's still up. Oh no, it's 1 more year. Oh no, it's the truce with Spain has ended. So I could reduce my army maintenance for the most better part of this year. Ciudad provincial unrest, of course there is. Right, Melilla, let's get a claim. Morocco does have a few allies. I mean, if we're lucky, we can actually get Tunis out. Ooh. Gain base tax for money that I don't have, or for manpower that I have plenty of. Well, yeah, use the military as a workforce. Please. Wait, how do I have a bigger city? Yeah. Lisboa is not by far my biggest city. It says 21 out of 32. Own and control a core province. Yeah, then it's a core province that I control with 19 development in this case. Government reforms are coming along slowly. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fire 2 advisors for the war. How annoying that might be. Army maintenance up. Unmothball this fort. February is when we can attack into Granada. Ships over here. The strait is between Ceuta and Gibraltar and not Cadiz and Tangiers, which is really good for us. Our truce with Granada has ended, and I don't have someone available. Are you freaking kidding me? The Ottomans are now allied to them. I mean, by the time they get here, though, it's such a long time. I mean, I have 5 years to basically fully siege them down and then end the war. If I give land to Castile, they would join in, and I would be the war leader and get to decide what happens. Yeah, I'm just gonna betray them. I'm just gonna call them in anyway. Recall from the Pope. Yeah, oh wow, he actually gets out. Why would... I was crossing, for crying out loud. It's just stopped crossing. Could you maybe not? Okay, I get to do military tech 4 as the first one in the world. Yes, please. Oh right. Oh no, it's the fort in Granada is stopping me from moving through. Fine. Use the ships then to move around. They're not attacking. Interesting. So we are at war with the Ottomans already at this point in time. Quite early. But oh well. And we get to be the first with admin tech 4 as well. Gets us ahead of time. Actually gives us positive income because of that reasons. Might be because we're looting actually though. You better give that province to me though. Well, let's have a fight. Attack 4. Oh, they do actually give me the province to hold. That's really good. And now we can get to Tunis. Okay. That went way better than expected. But of course we have a loan it now. That was also to be really expected. So they would not like it. They're reducing their trust by 20. Haha. Screw that. But they already have 60 trust. I mean, it's not the worst. Oh, the Ottomans are here. Hey, are they attached to me? Yeah, I think they are. Always spare no expenses. I guess we're fighting them now. And apparently winning too. We just beat up an Ottoman army, everyone. No idea where the Tunis army went. It's a small group. Oh no, well, I can actually cancel you. I would like to start spying on you again. I would like to improve relations with Castile, so that trust won't be that big of an issue with them. I will probably want a province from Tunis as well. Like, this is a 13 development province and a natural harbor. My ports are blockaded. Oh no. Well, the Ottomans are back. Pope's the new papal controller. Of course he is. Here, I'll spend some points on that. Whoa, that went a bit silly. Heir to the throne, royal marriage. Shuao, 341. Metitija, they are unsieging. The Renaissance. Since the 4th, yeah, I accidentally pressed the plus button, so we went to 5 speed. Since the 14th, oh boy, Spain is reinforcing. We do have, I can only see my own numbers. Spain actually does have another 11k troops here as well. So we start out with 24k and we get 13k in reinforcements, 14 almost. Since the 14th century, the wealthy and powerful in the Italian city-states have been patronizing artists and scholars willing to explore the old Roman and Greek societies of their forefathers. As a cultural movement, the Renaissance already encompasses most of the region and has had profound impact on literature, art, philosophy, and music. Humanist scholars are also analyzing the society in which they live, comparing it to the ideals of the classical philosophers. At the turn of 1451, Renaissance humanism has grown into a more mature movement, ready to permeate all aspects of society. A new ideal for rulers as well as those who are ruled is spreading as quickly as the early printers can distribute copies of these new ideas. A true Renaissance humanist is an expert on everything from politics and philosophy to architectural analysis, music, and architecture. Renaissance is now ready to reshape the world to better fit its classical ideas. Well, let's see that fight. King, influence nation, and Sligo. Well, it seems that the Ottomans also got to Tech 4. Yeah, they did. So the question is, we retreat all the way to Ceuta. Medium war exhaustion there. Can I get Tunis out of this? Not yet. It's a shame. And they're now unsieging everything already. The question is, what are the Ottomans going to do now? Tunis occupied Hodna. Against siege, all that stuff. We started in 49, February of 49, so we're almost at the 2.5 year mark, and we need... Wow, that is a lot of reinforcement costs. But that does mean that the Ottomans are busy all the way over here. Would have been great to see, like, now other people in Europe strike them, but doesn't happen all the time. Here we go. Do I take this? I don't want to take this yet. I want to get as much into admin as I can, and then instantly go after... Oh, hello, Ottoman army. Great expectations. Yeah, I'll give them influence. I know I have loans. See, if Spain keeps running away... New land... Oh, hello. Now, this is nice. During this time period, many areas that were forests or swamps were cleared or drained to provide new areas for settlement. These newly cleared areas often led to a short-term population boom. So you either get one base tax, one base production, or base manpower. In Madeira... Madeira, are you kidding me? Madeira. That's actually a 9 development island. But since we are an expansionist, we get both manpower and base tax. Yes, please. 2 instead of 1? That is insane. Okay, so now you're moving back. Gargi loses influence. I'm fine with that. As soon as they are happy again, we might actually be making some more money. Would really like to get out of this war, though. Their war exhaustion is super low. It's a lot of war score to also take Mitija. But we might if we get 100% over them. Let's see, how are the Ottomans feeling about everything? Still, oh, that is actually getting closer. Wait, Ottoman military strength, is that low? Well, the Tunis army just... Oh, damn it, Castile. Those were some reinforcements from the Ottomans on that battle. So they reclaimed that one. Complaints about bailiff. Execute. I do want to get some more prestige. $20 now, 49. So we are at 3.5 years. At least Castile has reinforcements over there. And bringing in more. And we take a 3rd loan. Morocco has discovered our spy network, but we need at least 30 for another claim. So what is Castile doing running around? It should be fighting them. Would prefer that. Oh, what I can do is... It's 49. Yeah, I don't want to spend the military power. Huh. 420 innovativeness. Of course we do. And now we're gonna lose it. So we need 613 and 613. So I have 30,000 troops right next to me, but does Castile though just go sieging them down? Brothers from across the sea. Sometimes we are reminded of how far this world extends beyond our own realms. We have been visited by a strange group of people from lands far south from here. While most of them only speak their own peculiar-sounding language, a few of them have conversed with our translators in Arabic. They claim to come from the great tribal kingdom of Alodia, and that they seek friends among their fellow Christians. We have very little knowledge of the Christians in the south, but these Alodia men seem to be genuine believers. They speak of Christ with fervor in their voice and seem far more well versed in the scripture than our average noble. Apparently their country is surrounded by religious enemies, and they ask us to aid them in defending the true faith. While this conflict is too distant and unknown for us to get engaged directly, we could share some of our knowledge and resources with them. Yes, 6 ducats. That might be useful in the future. So, could you please just... And instantly... Oh, not yet. Here, Castile, take Mitija, please. Thank you. As if I want to siege that down... Oh, the Tunis army. But you saw the Ottomans retreat. That might actually take out that... Yeah, they actually won that fight. Huh. Only a few more months. And I so want that idea. And I also so want the money. What I can do is at least mothball these 2 forts. Should have done that a while ago. That 6k stack is about to get crumbled. Maybe not. Oh, wait, what just happened? Oh no, they did make them, force them to leave. Oh wow, that is a big siege. And yeah, it keeps them a bit busy at the moment. No one else is making use of it. But this makes them not expand in their own lands, which is in the long run going to be not bad. Do we need more than just the first one at the start? Not really. So why can't I do this? At least one colonists. This one would be 100% of naval force limit. We are at 9. You literally need one ship to complete that mission right now. Okay then. And we have 100%. So we can only ask for these things right now. Can I separate peace? No, I can only get Granada out of this. 65 ducats is not enough. Yeah, with Castile on the run, I don't think I'm gonna get Mitija anytime soon. So I'm just gonna full annex Granada and be done with it. Cool. Coring these is... Wow, that's high unrest. Religious unity, intolerance, war exhaustion is pretty high actually. But I do want to core them. Yeah, next I... And now we actually got a decent amount of income for a month. Granada and forts. That's at least good that fort is going to... What if I... No, it does need to be active for to counter the devastation. I need to find a way to make more money. I guess reducing army maintenance for now. Spare no expenses. Very good that was happening, by the way. Do you have room to explore more? No, you don't. So I'm gonna put you in Lisboa and mothball you. Mothball you too. That actually gets us some money back so we can start earning once again. Castile wants movement. Are they at war? They are not at war. Well, maybe they have some stuff stuck somewhere. I have claims on these. I want to claim Fez. Oh yeah, allied to Tunis, Tlemcen, and Joloffe. Okay, Castile really doesn't like me right now. Castile is way in debt. More than us, actually. And Castile is at 40 trusts. It happens. But we have Granada, which is probably our most important goal there. Making sure Castile doesn't get it. Succession war between Aragon and England. Aragon actually has someone. That means we need to get prestige to fix that. It's the only way to fix that, really. We are rooting out corruption to counter our coring. Oh, massive insult from Tunis. Tunis is having some rebel problems. They are only allied to Morocco. But what I can do, Tlemcen, who has 2 weak allies and Morocco, start spying on them as well. I will take Miltech 5 ASAP. Oh, the Renaissance is spreading slowly but surely. One more. Has someone taken this yet? Really? Oh, in September last year. Wow. Okay, some cores are done. We can upgrade our army to man-at-arms. Still only Latin Knights. We do already 6.85 professionalism. That's not bad. With those cores done, our rooted corruption is almost gone. Just overextension, and that should be gone now. Devastation is nearly gone. Unrest is dropping. -1, -0.1. Makes it almost worthwhile to get this person. Level 2, half price. Almost. It's still way too expensive though. I will be able to repay my first loan, which will reduce my interest very soon. How much is this? 566. I can actually take this and not lose out on the idea group. I could also use it to develop. Question is, where do I get more production income? These are both at 7, but it's much more in Lisboa. Oh, there's... You know what? I just need to get rid of at least the Ceuta unrest so we don't get the Moroccan separatists. Hang on. Cancel you. Repay this one. Interest down. Get more money again. Oh yeah, we do have very bad religious unity right about now. We do have a cardinal, which is giving us more papal influence. Let's see, Garb, I want to claim here. Can actually claim Ujda as well now. $941. We're getting very low amounts of this. Gains influence would get them to frickin' 100, which is dangerous to say the least. Some of the, yeah, we need to revoke something from the nobles because this is getting out of hand. Actually, oh yes, that's why the production is worse here. They would get really pissy at us. Their influence would drop significantly. Monthly autonomy change, that's nice, okay. Gain autonomy, yeah, that's fine. Wow, that dropped more than I expected. Oh, the loyalty by 30. Yeah, I will also get them out of Porto. Burghers lose influence, lose loyalty, that would make everyone pissed off. Yeah, refuse to obey the nobility. The burghers get more influence. Actually, giving the burghers Porto would be really nice. Or is it not a natural harbor? It is, so I'm very happy to give it at least to the burghers. Okay, so autonomy, unrest is at only -2. That's that local power vacuum that came from removing it, which is going to be back soon. I can almost take my first reform. I'm gonna do curtail the noble privileges because I want the tax modifier for sure. Get a lot from trade, but we lost out on other things, I believe. So, Porto, if I now got you some... Yeah, now you have better production values than Lisboa, because that's fish and this is wine, and wine is just gonna scale better. It lose out on income, but that's mostly because of the autonomy changes rather than anything else. That's going to take a while, the local power vacuum. Duke of Burgundy dies! Who gets it? Castile gets it. Jeez. Wow, so... There we go, curtail the nobles. Castile is now considered a great power, you lucky bastard. Regency for Isabel. Oh! That would be Isabel. That's actually a female heir. That means the marriage with Aragon is going to happen. Oh yeah. Granada separatists are at 4.5 now. We're slowly making money. Like, super slowly. And I should develop soon. Thing is, we need our capital development regardless of what I do. So we're going to promote... We're going to encourage development. If I look at my map mode here, why is Renaissance spreading here more than other places? 10 development province, that's basically it. Huh. Yeah, so now it's only 48 to develop Lisboa. Do that. Trade power 36, 34. What I could do here is for a price of... Ah, that's actually quite high price. Yeah, this is tripling their maintenance, which is not something I want to do right now. I could also take the tech, but... The last jousting tournament, admin power, loose splendor, 30. But it's prestige, it's army tradition, it's morale of armies for 20 years. It's 23 ducats though. Yeah, I'll take it, because I kind of do need the prestige for reasons. Okay, so you're at war with Tunis. Tunis means at war with Pheasant, Tlemcen, you're still allied to Morocco. With a bit of stupid luck. It gets them out of some things. Castile wants a new marriage. I'll take a marriage with Castile. Currently in a regency. I can make a state out of Upperland. Ah. Yeah, I should do that at least. I'm not gonna court yet though. Isn't there an edict for reducing... Actually, that is a good one. Enforce religious unity. Fuel de jour. Oh, that's the one. Let's do that. That should give us access to clergy stuff. 111, but we cannot send full core and part of estate. So I do need to spend our points on that, but if I do that, that would be Almeria and Gibraltar. That's not very expensive. I could give it to the clergy. Oh yeah, that's why the power vacuum, it's because they're already so pissed at each other. Hmm. 1461, still a while away. Actually to the point where I would like to develop again here. Size 20 city now. So that went up by a point. Center of trade, entrepot. Price 200 ducats to upgrade. Anatomical theater. Local doctors in Gibraltar have begun to pay good money to study fresh corpses. The physicians claim this allows them to improve their knowledge of the human body, documenting it for the betterment of mankind. Improving the grasp of human anatomy is not an argument that impresses locals when the graves of recently deceased are found open in the morning. However, the citizens of Gibraltar are now demanding that we restrict these horrible practices and that we put a stop to the grave robbers. Even though it's nice to gain the innovativeness, we are not losing right now because we are ahead of time in military. That's right. Like, it's one innovativeness that we're losing for that. Yeah, I cannot risk more unrest in that area. I cannot. Because that's where the Granadans want to separate themselves again. That would be 578. I would easily have enough for the first one here. Yeah, I'm gonna take the tech anyway. I wouldn't have gotten the innovativeness anyway. I should have maybe gotten it earlier because of the Renaissance, but... trade changes so far are not noticeable, but there are centers, natural harbors and places and cool stuff like that, but it's the early game. It's not noticeable just yet. But once it is noticeable, holy crap, we're gonna have some fun. These two are still at war. You're allied with Morocco and Togur. I'll claim more of your lands. Your lands are my lands. Yeah, I do need the income. You know, you're gonna be fired for the time being. Influencing Navarra. Actually, tax modifier will sort of pay some back for himself. So that extra admin point that we need, it's not the worst. April of 61, then we can actually start colonizing. And then we won't have money again. The rebellions need to go down. 2.9 though. And the Iberian wedding has happened. Navarra, junior partner, Naples. Naples is a free nation though. And Castile did get the Low Countries, which is kind of annoying bullshit. I know they lack cores, but I really... Tlemcen. Oh. Do you now? Now the question is, if I were to declare on you, Castile would not join. Trust is not helpful. We don't have the favors. Their manpower is bad. Togur will not accept. If I were to declare on Morocco... Everyone will be joining. Okay. Was something to check, but... Yeah, I'm actually... Since I'm not actually doing that, I might as well do this instead. Level 1 trader. We are starting to make some money there. Right, I have gotten rid of all the devastation, so I don't need to have this fort active anymore. So there's that. Claim more on you. Don't think I can claim more. We've renewed another loan. $31 to make that donation. I could ask for money here, and that actually gets us to repay another loan. If I first got, like, actually... I also want to get diplomatic support. Let's get an admiral. For the minister. Now it's 95 ducats. I'm doing both of them then. Yeah, they'll be pissed as well, but it's going to go up at some point again. So now 31 is very valuable here. We cannot do it yet. Now what I can do, actually I do want to repay a loan, but what I could also do is build a building. Like 0.26? Hell yes. That income is way too much to give up at this point. That will get us to repay the loan much faster in a year as well. Like 0.26, jeez, that's pretty good. Now, of course, we're getting less money again because of other reasons. I don't actually need the fort in Evora. No, because both the... Yeah. Lisboa is bordering one more province, actually, so devastation would actually not matter at all. There's 25 government reform progress. We're only at 21, so I'm happy with that. Rather than stability. Max promoted cultures or monthly autonomy change? Probably autonomy change. If anything, a republic would be really cool for us. I'm still at 80%, happy with that. Now we're at 90%, but we are ahead militarily, so I'm gonna just harsh treatment them for 53. It's only at 2.4, so only 5 more years and there will not be any more unrest. Any base unrest at least. Threaten war for 10 years. They will never say yes to that. Because we don't have any positives right now. But we can almost have our first colonist. I'm definitely going to go for Arguin. Tlemcen has announced this as their new rival. I don't even... Togurt will cede 2 provinces to Tunis. Ugh. Of course you do. 626. Urbanization. 29 ducats for 1 base tax or other things. That would cost me a loan right now, though. If I wait one more month, I might be able to get this. 30 ducats. Bastard. Minus 2.98. Oh. So close though. Yeah, even mothball the navy is like expensive as hell. If I reduce, yeah, then I cannot take the tech right in next month or 2 months. Fine, up the. I'm gonna get a loan again, I guess. But since it's a bigger loan, I can repay one of the smaller ones immediately. So, in the end, not the worst. I can take this. Good. That gets us an idea group, which has to be exploration. Which also gets us our first colonists. We need a native policy. I would like to do native repression to get as many colonists as possible. Mission fulfilled. That gets us settler chance and global settler increase. There we go. And 10 prestige. 5,000 natives though. So we're gonna move 3,000 over there. Doesn't mean we're gonna have to up our army maintenance a little bit. Sadly. What now? I just lost 3,000 troops on that. That was rude. Then I'm gonna go to Cape Verde because there's actually no one here. Wow, they just... Wow. That just happened. Six. Oh, right, I have one too many leaders, which I should fix. That is one hell of an admiral. I kinda need my explorer. I can take an idea before anyone else in the world, which gives us innovativeness. Allows the recruitment of conquistadors and explorers. 1.3, so in 1465 that's fixed itself. Working on Cape Verde. Court Painter, 31 ducats for prestige and stability. Fine, that free stability, not gonna not take that. Dara, I think I can claim this. Yeah, I have all claims I can. Not all claims I can grab. I can actually grab Agadir 2. Yeah, loan will happen now. Not unexpected. Now it's 256 because... Alright. Let's score Granada itself. 0.3. And it's gone. Our stability actually reduced by another 1. That's actually pretty fast autonomy reduction. All the people here. Grant New World Charter, 15 influence, that's too much. New World Missions, I can handle this easily with the clergy. You still need to take so long to get back up. At least the clergy will not be pissed anymore soon. About a year left. Profiteering. Morocco's opinion changes. Local unrest -2 in Madeira. We must protect our trade. So Morocco is allied to Tunis, Tlemcen and Jolof. It's like this. It's way too much right now. Tlemcen is Morocco and Togour, so at least that wouldn't bring in Tunis. Things I would like is for Castile to join, but they're in debt again. At least our colony is growing reasonably. Clergy nearly there. The burghers are next. Scotland, liaison. Castile have embraced the Renaissance. Actually, nice, because that means we will get spread faster soon. Castile is going to war against the Provence. Question is, does it put you in a war with France? It does put you in a war against France. I don't need to go to war with France. I don't want to go to war with France, but I think Castile should be able to win that on their own. France is at 26,000, Castile on its own at 20,000, Aragon at 20,000. There's some Navarra in there as well. You know what? Yes, I will accept. I do not want to raise maintenance. Because I'm just gonna be in here for shits and giggles. We will receive subsidies from England. Okay. I can dig that. Free money. In that case, I'm going to improve relations with them. 10, technology is useless. I'm going to ignore them. Okay, the Empire enacted a reform. Let's look here. It's getting there. How the hell did they embrace... Oh, of course. This is how they embraced it. It spread up there really fast. By the way, with our fleet available... Here we go. Let's go Atlantic South America. And I can repay a loan. Thank you, England. Thank you very much. Morocco is raiding again. So is England also at war with France? Not really. Interesting decision making then. Truce with the Ottomans has ended. Granted monopolies is over. Tunis is also ended. So I'm going to grant them a new world charter right now. Clergy support, yes. Necessary to the Pope. Including a minister. Yes. I could now demand 150 admin again. I will. I will call it Diet so to get them actually up a bit faster. I can't do this because they're already too high on their thing there. I have no idea who's winning this war. I mean, double the amount of troops, even though Austria is also in it. Oh, okay. But since we're actively engaged in this war, we might get... Well, if I start doing things, I will earn my trust back with them. Well... Let's go and boogie over there. Getting that trust might actually be more worthwhile than anything. Tunis has insulted us again. Kind of what we need is... There we go. Hey, look, we have fulfilled a mission. Trustworthy allies. Oh, diplomatic reputation. Yeah, sure, I'll take it. We need 2 non-tributary subjects. You are going to explore the Atlantic South American coast, obviously. Let's just go straight for Brazil. Cape Verde counts? Oh, wow, yes, please. Also subjects, that counts as colonial nations, I bet. Innovativeness is decreasing. The thing is, I would like to get an institution first. Oh, nobility loses influence. Well, these two should start spreading now really fast. Yeah. Oh, chance of new heirs now really diminished on our heir. I'll siege down that fort for them. We do have, like, siege pips, right? No, we don't. Of course, we get a disease outbreak. $64 $55. Oh no, the next one has not been gotten yet. Swap over to diplomacy focus then. Hey, scouts back. Hey, look, it's areas. West African Sea. Okay, let's look for something that is worthwhile, like Pernambuco. Bahia, even better. Oh, migrants. Natural harbor, tropical. Actually, Pernambuco, also natural harbor. Mild monsoon. Yeah, Pernambuco will be our first stop. Gonna need to send some troops over as well. Let's train them. That's our last loan that we still have running, yeah. I really need to set that message setting somewhere. Hang on. Okay, I want to pop up because I want to decide if I want to take them out or not. But I don't want it to pause the game every time I get that. Frustrating. Influence Nation on Ormond. How far are we from being this? 136 and 313. Castile is actually number 2. Actually, I will accept their demands just to make them loyal. Now the clergy are the only disloyal ones. Yeah, military support! And they're disloyal again. Let's go Pernambuco. Explore the North Atlantic Sea. You don't get an extra colonist with Portugal, though. How far are we here? Oh, we can almost get... Oof, but which one do we do first? Do we first do higher developed colonies or Portuguese colonial growth? That's so much at 50. Morocco and Fezzan. Here we go. Portuguese colonial growth plus 50 per year. 135 now. Okay, colonial enthusiasm. 160 right now. If I had... Ooh. Huh? Oh, I already have New World Charms. Never mind then. Just take that fort back already. Bloody hell. There we go. Siege of Roussillon. Let's force their fleets out. Maybe a good idea to bring them back into port somewhere before they're destroyed. We can get a new idea, which actually gives us innovativeness. Colonial range, national sailor modifier, and colonial range. That actually means we can explore so much further, it's insane. Wait, did that just went to the Pope? Provence will cede 2 provinces to the Pope. Okay. So Provence still exists, but it's up there in Barrois. Yeah, that's the Pope having some fun. Wow. I could ally the Pope, actually. Byzantium at 62 years. And they only own Morea. I don't even know what my participation is. 0%. That's the player map mode, apparently. It is spreading faster now, but still not fast enough. Once Galicia has it, Lisboa will follow very fast. Same thing, took some land back. Clergy -1. Ooh, that's not good. That's why I need the clergy to stay happy, which will happen by the next year somewhere. Wait, Tunis was going to attack someone, right? Only Morocco. Can I solo Morocco yet? That's the question. $15k. They're tech 5. We can take tech 6 if we want to. Just getting a few more forces would actually be fine then. Okay, Provence is now fully sieged again. Hey, they're back, finally. You are going on a mission to explore the West African Sea again, because now we have insane colonial range value. Okay, since Cape Verde will finish in 2 months or so, I'm going to recall the settler, send them to Pernambuco. I actually already have the range to Pernambuco. So we're going to colonize Brazil. Next will be higher developed colonies, I suppose. Good point, no edict here right now, so it's cheaper. Need to remember those things if you micromanage this game a bit. Okay, so Lisboa now has a increase of 1.69. What I can do here actually is the advancement effort. So it will re-raise that. It's currently going at 1.60 now, 2.07. So that's in 2 years. We can do a mission. That's probably the mission. Colonize West Africa. 60 tradition explorer and 60 diplo power. What I will do now... I will actually, once he's done, fire him, bring the new guy in. So what's our next mission? Go westward. Yeah, just that colony will already be enough for that. Settle in Central Africa, can't even see the area yet. Cape of Good Hope. Need bigger navy. Oh, that's what I'm doing. I'm holding down the W button. Conquer Hormuz. Huh. 3 base production, 3 base manpower. Wow. That's actually a crazy reward. We can almost repay our last loan. Oh, we actually have 2 loans. Okay. Fine. Oh! Oh, there goes my income. The English were bankrolling me, and now they're not. Food shortage there. If I reduce my inflation, I will get minimal amounts of money back. The Earl of Avranches is gone. You explore the West African Sea. It's actually quite a bit. Well, now I have 2 explorers and no land generals. And we did win a siege, though. I should get one. I'm actually so high in military power, I'm happy to get one. And I forgot, this guy is a lot older than the other one, so I should have fired him already. Since there's no one here, I should, once I can, send a colonist here as well. A few more people in there. Occupied the Dauphiné. Well, that's just unlucky for France. Rebels rising right as they're going there. I just want to get rid of the tech penalty, that's all. 68.17. Okay, now I can actually swap you two around. Fire the wrong, or the older person. And start exploring again. What's on the North Atlantic coast that we have? Oh, Greenland. I guess. It's just Greenland. Let's go. Then we're done with the North Atlantic at least. Huh. France is being 5 prestige. Let's get the prestige. Vivre. I mean... that should actually end really soon. Because Provence is the fully occupied. Can I even demand land or something from them? Not really. But England should now just go after them. This would be the opportune time for them to strike. Oh, we're looting. That's how we're getting money right now. We're looting. Ah, they're already done. The Albuquerque. Explore Atlantic South America. Let's continue there. When's my next colonist? In 3 more. 1200 points. Oh, jeez. Renaissance is spreading slowly but surely. I should wait until it's in some more provinces because it's really expensive. Almost have full siege on France as well. Oh, Cambrai actually is controlled by Provence. And of course our first province in the New World produces fish. War is over. Did we get anything out of that? 35. See, Provence will become a vassal of Castile. Dijonais and Charolais to Castile. Oh, wow. 9 favors, though. Get 1 ducat from it. Wow. So Provence is now a vassal of Castile as well. Bloody hell, if I can get them in Regency Council for Isabel still. Oh! That's actually insane. That's why we need prestige. Okay, so how can we get money back? I think the only thing we can do is reduce army maintenance. But I did want to go after Tunis. Oh! Tlemcen is in a war against Tunis and Morocco. That means I can actually make good use of that and take out Tlemcen as well. Get these coastal provinces here. If I were to declare on them... Castile's in debt. They have the... They're both very much in... 1136 in debt. I'm only like 180 in debt. Great expectations. I'll take the hit to naval tradition. This would be a really opportune moment to strike them. Tugur's not even gonna join in. Yeah, let's move to Ceuta and then go after Tlemcen. Dirt war. Wow, with both Tunis and Morocco. I would like it for Weran. I think it's the highest. Actually, it's not. Tala Imsan is the highest development province. I will take global settler increase. If I declare, at least for Iran or Dahra. Actually, Dahra has the forts. Oh, okay. I don't have access through Morocco, despite them being at war. Lose 15 ducats, gain 10 prestige. 25 support for Renaissance Summer, yes please. Oh, there's also a fort there. Okay, so at least Lisboa has it now. It has the Renaissance. It's now spreading in every one of our provinces at really decent speed. Walls breached, that was actually really nice and fast. Explore the Atlantic South Coast. How is this going to 36? Can no longer claim Tangiers. Oh, that's not nice. Now the fun part here is the fact that Morocco is having to deal with some massive rebels as well. And not actively doing that right now. I need to get that institution though. There we go. Siege of Dharma over. Let's go to Iran. 45% already. Wow. Explore the Caribbean. Oh, that's actually a lot of stuff we can now see. And this is their capital though. Oof. Oh, Moroccan ships. I'm like, wait, what? How? England after Munster. Now the province is ours. Oh, this fort is blocking us from moving back here. I want to see them fight each other, the rebels, and then we can swoop in. Tunis. 13k troops right now. .300 population. I don't need them right now. It would finish it immediately. But that's 25 diplo power that I don't actually need to lose right now because that finishes soon anyway. So why should I take that? I mean, it's 5 months for 25 diplo power. Oh snap. Okay, so they just ended their war. They were recruiting some more forces. They still are recruiting more forces. Wait, did they? No, what? I don't even know what's happening anymore. Actually lost that fight. Holy crap. Um, 25 legitimacy or 1 stability. I'll take the legitimacy hit because we're actually going to strengthen back up twice then. And out of money again. Hello. Go westward. Morale of navies, envoy travel time, ship trade power. And that's a mission done. Oh, I have a colonist available. Yeah, let's get Paraiba. You took exploration, obviously. Oh my god! They're not doing that. They are actually not doing that. Okay. Yeah, let's unmothball that for a second. I don't know what their army is doing there. Arsenis. Iran. And they are still reinforcing. Shift consolidate so we don't lose anyone. I could also make them a vassal. Cardinal administration, stability cost, missionary strength, tolerance of true faith, heretics, papal influence. Yes. Very much yes. Now it's only 72 months to convert Gibraltar. I will start that. Yeah, we'll make them a little bit angry. We have finished the siege. It is done. We can make them a vassal, apparently. They have cores on Figwig, Tittery, other places, so I think that's very valuable. All their money as well, just a vassal. Yeah, just making sure, one more thing to check. Hostile core creation. It is hostile core creation. It doesn't matter if they're a vassal or I take the lands myself. I will send this demand. Only Tunis will join has a chance of joining a coalition. Tlemcen is now my vassal. They will be angry. 20 prestige for 10%, that's not a lot. I just need to stop building a spy network, because that's also pissing them off, and start improving relations immediately. Also, having it as a vassal also means I don't pay ridiculous amounts of... Oh, they actually build forces. I don't pay ridiculous amounts. Oh, the Mamluks in Morocco now, Jesus. Of whatever for conversion and such. Yeah, let's repay that last loan. Okay, they have explored the Caribbean. Let's explore the islands of the Caribbean, whatever. We're really high on admin and on military points right now. But I'm still waiting to have money to do this. All my forts are mothballed? No, they're not. Now they are. I could corrupt and get money. The burghers ask would be 76 monopoly charters. Now it's actually 114 ducats. I will do this. Administrative support, that's a lot. But I would ask for diplomatic, if anything. Oh, I have another loan, 0.26. Yeah, fine. Let's finish that last loan as well. Reinforcements are nearly gone. Drunken explorers. Yeah, it's mostly opinion. Native assimilation and Paraiba, that's really good. 4.2 now. How much is this at the moment? 715 on both. So if I want to attack Morocco, Tunis would join in. Castile would not. They would once their debt is cleared. Then they would. Catalina de Trastamara. Wow. Okay, hang on. The menace from Yastuga. Gain prestige. Expand 200 people for 30 ducats or 50 and -10 global settler increase. It's 200 people though. actually a very significant expansion that we got there. Morocco's still dealing with the rebels. Morocco. 18,000 troops, plenty of forces. 100 cultures, or yeah, autonomy change. Caribbean coasts. That probably means you can now go to the... Oh! How haven't we still finished this one? Oh, because it's down here, it also counts. Okay, so are there islands that are actually empty over here? Or considered natural harbors? Or is that all the way over here? Yeah, it's Lekay. And Barajonas. Oh, embracing the Renaissance actually also gives us that. Wow. Present on 2 continents, and we're on 3. So the longer we actually wait with the embracement of the Renaissance, the cheaper it does get. And we're again not the Pope. Coimbra is coming along very nicely, as is Beja. Tunis keeps insulting us very extremely. You know, faceting, good for them. No edicts here. Excellent, Paraiba is self-sustaining. And we get to do global tariffs as well. I want to go to the Rio Grande because Sierra has a natural harbor and I would like to have that under my control. So I just go adjacencies. 1,000, 16 and 1,000. Okay, you're done now. We'll explore. Fine, explore the coast again. The Moroccans are still being... They still have pretender rebels, though. If I could bait them into them, that would be hilarious. Oh yeah, we are actually doing a missionary. We are not angry, actually. We have no loans right now. Perfect, so it's just getting the money to embrace the Renaissance. By the time we actually can embrace it, even more of our stuff will have already taken it. Even Madeira is already at 74%. So badly. Recall from Castile. Let's improve the Pope again. You can go explore the South Atlantic. This area. Festivities based... Oh, that's permanent base tax. I'd actually like the stability to go to 3 stability right now. Asia and... Oh, yeah. They keep freaking devastating my lands. So I need to take care of the Berbers. Siena is now a free city. They're down to 15k. Yeah, they are. They are still tech 5, so we could get in the tech advantage over them. Tlemcen is almost at a point that they would be willing to join in. How is... get a claim on Melia, please. I don't want to make that into a state in Brazil because it's going to be a colonial nation anyway. So at 130 a year, I need to grant new world charters. When can I ask for this again? 6 years. It's 8 years. Encourage development. Let's spend some points in Lisboa. There we go, size 30 city, which is also required for this one. We get even more splendor now. And I need to wait until a year has passed before I can remove the edict again. What I can do now that we're actually converting here is enforce religious unity. So this goes even faster. Only 34 months on that last one now. Morocco spy network. They're down to 14 in their army now. $154. Evora, no, Beja is actually next month, so now it's 136. Gibraltar is at 55. Almeria 56. 66 in Ceuta. 88 in Madeira. Actually, the next one will be Madeira at this rate. Yeah. I feel like I need another unit though. I mean, while we're not at war, have full maintenance, I might as well drill. So it's a waste not to... Oh, we almost have our last settler as well, colonist. We're doing well. We're doing really well. Even though we are only slowly... I mean, Tlemcen is actually quite a massive boost to us. Heretics of Gibraltar have been converted. Let's convert Almeria. Our colony has been struck by Roman fever. I would like you to... quarantine for 5 years. No, we have admin power. Definitely quarantine for the most amount of stuff. Now unrest is at minus 17.2. But you're already at max autonomy. Yeah, let's reduce autonomy here. You're controlled by the burghers, so no use there. Oh, we had some natives rise up unexpectedly. Explore the South Atlantic coast. England is doing well over there. Gain innovativeness, gets 4 unrest in Ceuta. Yes, actually, I like this. Unrest is fine over there, actually. That innovativeness is helpful. No, 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 no. Opinion changes are fine. Now the question is, Castile would join in. That is all we need. Castile to join. So, let's unmothball the forts. There we go. Let's stop the drilling. And we're gonna have some fun over here. Castile has all its armies up there, though. Wait, where's the rest of your army, Castile? Something, something, paper. Castile, where the hell is your army? It's only at 14,000 size. Okay, then. Oh, Madeira just got it, so 107 now to embrace the Renaissance. Ivor at 75. Algarve at 96. Influencing Provence, which is their vassal. The fact that they still have their pretenders there is useful. South Atlantic explored. You are going to explore American East Coast. Stopped with Tlemcen. We are getting our next colonist. I do want to embrace the Renaissance first. And the fun thing is, this war with Castile, they actually don't want land. The reason I want the Renaissance first is because I want to get the tech as well, and because having another colonist active costs another 2 ducats a month. That we're gonna need for other things as well. Contribution is not until October of 83. We can now get higher developed colonies. Yes. We can embrace. Oh, 91 actually. It went down in cost. How close? 65, 78, 63, and 79. It's far enough away to now embrace this. Now we can get tech and tech. Morocco is also on tech 6. Or they could have come with them even tax modifier and more missionary strength. Very good. I am actually allowed to form Spain as well. Tunis is no longer a valid rival for Portugal. Ouch. Declare the war. Castile will join in for 10 trust. Or 10 favors, actually. I want to declare 4 Tangiers, because that is actually our mission, right? Oh, right, Navy at 100% force limit. What is our naval force limit right now? It's 23. Yeah, that's a bit too expensive at the moment. But I will still declare for Tangiers. Castile gets pulled in. Jolof and Tunis get pulled in as well. And let's go siege. Pope has called for a crusade against Tunis. Crusade happened to us because we're at war with Tunis. 50 with the Pope. That actually gets us the ability to get tax modifier, yearly legitimacy, yearly prestige, manpower recovery speed, 1 mercantilism. Being Portugal, I'm going to take the mercantilism. That is actually a sizable fleet that I can't handle right now. Just in case, build an extra force. Here comes Tunis. Marital bliss. Yes. Free base tax. Hello. Yes, please. Oh, right, Aragon is also in this war. Oh, yes, please. Byzantine refugees, always. I mean, it's 30 years of minus 10% tech cost. We're almost at 7 admin as well. Probably should be expansion, because we want to expand. It gets us another colonist and a merchant. Settler increased recruitment time, diplomatic relations. Shipbuilding time, global trade power, and state maintenance cheaper. Here comes the Castile army. Yeah. This war, we're gonna take a ton. We're gonna give Tlemcen some land, so they core stuff. We're gonna take our own lands. It's gonna be glorious. I do have a colonist now. We have embraced things, so I'm gonna send to... We don't even reach South Home yet. We do reach St. Helena. Well, let's go to St. Helena then. That's just weird. Also, keeping Castile busy with wars gives us a chance to, you know, not have them do other things and become stronger. Statesman. Esprit de Corps gained 3% professionalism for free. Oh, lose loyalty and stability. Gain loyalty, lose government reform progress, or pay 25 admin power because we're a lawgiver. We're very close. Actually, 3 years. So the king shall make a new list of rights. We've almost converted Almeria. We actually are getting achievements. It's cool. What achievement did I just get? Not so sad a state. As Portugal have a colony in Brazil and in Africa. Perfect. American East Coast. Oh boy. Well, the entire East Coast is actually already visible. Yeah, that's the thing. Castile doesn't have the colonial range until Diplotech 7. Almeria has been converted. Free prestige. Let's start in Granada. Look at that. Already at 333 in Ceuta. If you decide to attack me, I'm going to be pissed. Madeira needs to be quarantined. I hate the quarantine one, but it's better to just quarantine it than it starts spreading uncontrollably. What just happened there? Where are you going? Nowhere. We have the fort under control now. Aragon, they're dealing with Tunis right now. Oh my god, they're stealing that. That's just really annoying. We have to make them lose influence, actually. I don't have to do it right away, so I can actually not lose the money. Just to make sure that I have enough money and don't have to take a loan again. Support the younger candidates. Now I have to take care of their frickin'... I will get a defense here, though, if I attack. Rio Grande has become self-sustaining, so we can go to Sierra. And that also got 3 extra development from our previous Splendor thing we did. We're actually getting beat, almost getting beat up by their rebels. I need to retreat out of there. Holy crap. Yeah, I just lost my entire army there. How did we still take a loan? Oh, because we're reinforcing. Never mind. The Moroccan army is on the run. Phew. Golden era for the Ottomans. And I could start a golden era, but what do we get out of it? Not a lot. All power costs minus 10% for 50 years. We've almost embraced the Renaissance as well. If we humiliate Tunis in this war and get some land for Tlemcen, then we get another thing. Can we actually get everything done? Centers of trade, three thrones. We would have to randomly inherit Spain. That's how you do that one. Hey, look, it's the American East Coast. You have nothing left to explore, so we're just gonna mothball you. Fez also has a fort. Oh my goodness. Occupied by Tlemcen, sure. And Provence just got a stack wipe because of idiocy. Can no longer claim Oujda. Well, that's fine, actually. Can I even claim here in Tunis? No. They have a sizable army nowadays, actually. Oh my. How much forces are we against? 50. Tunis has 20,000 army right now? Blimey. Bring in marriageable women. Sure thing. Manpower. Everything else on frickin' St. Helena for free. Are there any provinces with no natives along the coast down here? No, no. 500 is low though. Lesser than Makwa land. Okay, so we are now ready to go back in here. Apparently not so much. They did build up. Come on, at least get me that siege, please. Thank you. Noble rebels. Okay, the siege of Tunis is ours. Maybe I should just get Tunis in this war. It's a really good frickin' province. It has a center of trade as well. 15 development. Give some land to Tlemcen as well. I think that's a worthwhile way to go about it. Peasants are getting uppity. Loyalty for 35 admin power. Loses loyalty and legitimacy. I'm actually going to take the loyalty. And because I'm going to just demand military support again. So how much do you need? 15 would be enough. I'm going to get a general and demand support. That allows us to take the tech for cannons. Oh, the nobles. Okay, so how strong is that leader? 1531. Go and pick him up, please. Yeah, I can get rid of that guy now. He's really weak. 1531. Bly, that's good. And what I should do is actually build a cannon. Colonial expansion. For 30 ducats, we get a lot of stuff. I should do that. I also need the money first. So I already have a loan. You know, I'm just gonna get corruption. Expand it. So 7.08 for 2 years. Yeah, we can't handle that. So we do have unbalanced research right about now. So I should at least take Tiplotech 5 before finishing off this. And these two I don't really need right now, especially with the missions we have. So we are going to take tech first. So it gets rid of that unbalanced research, which is a little bit more money. Worthwhile. Can get an admin thing. We have ourselves a cannon. A queen consort of the people. 60 ducats. Admin point gets less unrest or gain 5 legitimacy. I'm not dealing with unrest right now. I'm just going to grab the legitimacy. I will take Diprotech 5. Trade efficiency increased barely. But that should get us rid of that unbalanced research at least. See, we're now at 35. They're only at minus 42. Local tax modifier in Angola, which is St. Helena, isn't it? Well, at least Ireland is almost complete. English. Missionaries enter the Congo. 25 people influence. Gain government reform progress. And opinion of Portugal changed by 20. Good news, everyone. We can enact our next reform. So promoted cultures or monthly autonomy change. Autonomy change it is. Female ability. Administrative cater. Advisor costs, laser costs, or administrative free policies. It's a hard one, but we don't have to choose that for a while at least. We've won the siege of Fez. Are they? They're still on tech 6. We have a cannon. Yeah, the rooting out corruption is costing us a lot. Well, at least Tunis is about to fall. I would like for someone to actually get that back, though. We might as well do it ourselves at this rate. Look at all the forts falling everywhere now for Tunis. And they want out. But I want this one. Okay, now we start... what happened? Ah, we're also paying for their forts. That is an issue in war, actually. Let's stop rooting out corruption at least, so we can keep it up a little bit longer. Also want... I probably want Tunis. Okay, you're going to go to Tlemcen. Okay, Tunis. Tunis, no. Tunis, sue for peace. Okay, I want Tunis for myself. 40 aggressive expansion, but only Tunis cares about that. Really? That much? Return cores. Oh, Tittery is a core. Return Tittery. 83. Tunis and Morocco are the only ones that care, though. That is all the way over there. That is far away. I'd rather not take Tunis then. Take Kabylia. And Annaba for myself. Or is it not that great? It's only 5. I'd actually rather take Metija for myself then. Take Metija, get these provinces for Tlemcen. Well, I need the money more than anything else, so send that demand. Metija, raise this, make it into a core. 115. I'd rather take the tech first, because that is yearly corruption reduction and other things too. More money. Spain got a lot of that money, actually. Wow. Yes, expansion ideas, because it's the only thing that gets us another thing. Explorer right now. So we've lost the Crusade because it was against Tunis. But we're expanding Tlemcen, who are actually quite happy with us nowadays. 654 Diplo power to annex though. Oh boy. We kind of need to take care of their army there. Where are you going, Castile? Heretics of Granada, the one and only true faith. 333 takes way too long right now, I'm sorry. Select a naval doctrine, maintenance modifier. Actually not bad for us. Ship trade power though, merchant navy. That is expensive. 135. Actually, I did need to expand my naval capacity to cap, so I'm gonna build trade ships with that current stuff we have. I do get the defense here. I have my value cannon. Costs a lot of manpower. But we struck them down. And once our global empire is strong enough, we can challenge Spain for dominance in the region. It's mostly reinforcements here. Gain manpower. That's nice timing, actually. Of course, they still had plenty of manpower. Okay, excellent. St. Helena is done. Stop that fort, because they're making... Tangiers has a coastal center of trade. Metija actually is also a natural harbor, which is good. Does mean we have a colonist available. It's 500. Actually, does Bermuda have? Cannot reach it yet. Oh, we can reach some places in the Caribbean. Let's go to that island. I should send some forces there. That is settle in Central Africa done as well. We don't have to complete that mission just yet, though. I'd like the Spanish to attack their army, though. We're gonna grab more mercantilism. That means we are up to 12% mercantilism. It's a slow start, but it'll help. No longer claim Weyron, which I don't care. You guys run all the way there. Why is that 5-stack attacking me? I know I have no manpower, but... that was a bit rude. Ah, Austrian Succession War again. Oh god, did you... really? Really? Did you just really inherit frickin' Austria as well? Why are you getting all the inheritances? Oh my god. Frickin' hell. Yes, I will join, because that would be a bit stupid not to do. I believe I have not got... did it seriously go up? It went up. build one more bark then. You come together and protect trade in Sevilla. Well, that is a really interesting turn of development. This frickin' core that province finally. Right. During the war, go to a friendly port is a smart idea. Yeah, they might be attacking me again. But we got the fort down here. Another investment pays off. Nice. Working on it. Let's see. I kind of need the things here. Grand Admiralship will get me a bigger bump of money. 150. We will seek support. Establish New World missions. Send an emissary to the Pope for even more stuff. And administrative would also make a donation so we get even more papal influence. Call it diets. Raise additional levies. Yes, I need the manpower. I can repay a loan again. Currently paying a shit ton to reinforce my army. Of course they're now sieging down Tangiers. And they're gonna have the fort up again. Okay, let's see. Melilla will go to me. Fegwick will go to Tlemcen. Fez, I want to go to Tlemcen as well. To be fair. Transfer Tlemcen, there it is. Okay, so Fez goes to Tlemcen. I will take Tangiers. Garb Durkala. 69, only Morocco and Tunis care. I will take all your frickin' money. I will get 135 of that. Gain 4.5 prestige, will gain 27 power projection. Taking less land, but humiliating them. I mean, if I don't take Figwig, there is a... Yeah, humiliate is 40. I will take them both. Tlemcen get Fez and Figwig. We get these 4. Send the demands. Bring our armies home. We will destroy the fort in Tangier. Mothball this one again. We need to start coring, but they are expensive cores because they're Morocco. Yeah, Berbers all have very expensive cores. Tangier is important. Let's do Mazagao as well then. Of course we need to increase autonomy so they're not as pissed off at us. Morocco no longer considers us a rival. You will have to go all the way over there. Question is, what do the ships do? Now their colony is done, no longer valid rival. Do we not get... Has eclipsed Morocco, +10. Not enough rivals though. Ooh. We have 0 rivals right now, and since we're at war with France, I cannot take a new rival. Okay, let's see. Trade 20. How much is the marketplace? +13 in Lisboa, yes. Let's do that first. Getting a bigger chunk of that trade income will be amazing. Portuguese Maghreb. Yeah, we're getting there. I can convert provinces, it takes a hell of a long time. Now we're actually right. I do have a artist colonist to send out. These Alagoas is actually better, so I'm gonna send someone there. Yeah, I know we're lacking cores. We don't have admin power right now. Let's do inflation reduction because we do have some inflation going on. He gains stuff. Yeah, let's make them very unhappy. Not right now. Importing iron. We need to import iron for our fist. 2 mercantilism in the long run will be really good, and we're ahead of time on military. Tech for a few more years. Not too worried there. Changes. Oh, corruption is going up because of our overextension. I can reduce army maintenance though. Not completely to 0 because there are natives to deal with. And of course we are at war with France, but I mean, it's look at these numbers though. Double the numbers again. And we beat up the natives perfectly fine. Let's start coring garb. I want my ships. Actually, I need to keep 2 of them here. For obvious reasons, I guess. That's ours. This is ours. This is already ours. 2 colonists being able to pay for them and an advisor right now. Hang on. We're paying for 2 colonists and... Oh, right, because we're... Tariffs not yet a thing. More manpower right now without having any is really nice. 6-9, and we can focus admin now. Graceful natives has risen. That was way closer than I'd liked. So let's reinforce that a little bit higher. Oh yeah, Morocco. Claim this. Claim this. Claim this. And that's the claims we can get right now. Improve with the Pope. Oh, since we converted all of this, I should really remove this. Silly of me to forget this. Do we still have development cost here? We do have Evora with some... Yeah, I know. Let's remove that as well. No edict here. What we can do is move trade over to Porto. If we protect trade, we get 50% bonus trade power. Which is quite a bit. Can do the same in Lisboa, actually. That's also quite a bit of trade power. There's our... That's 0.3 ducats on trade. We're paying 0.4 for it. Protect trade in Sevilla. We can finally core that last one. And are you kidding? Oh, high income is done. Construction cost and construction time. I have not got the money right now to do that. And of course we can have another ship right now. I want them to get one more ship. Puerto Rico trade goods. And we are nearing 3 hours of streaming. Which means I will soon... Oh, right. Oh, no, we did. Natural harbor. Oh, right. Conquering will lower it to level 1 or by 1 level. Hey, Products Gamer AU. Welcome to the stream. I'm doing okay, but I am going to end the stream in about 10 minutes or so, because that would be 3 hours of streaming today. So you come in at a very inopportune time, I guess. You're doing well. Actually getting control over North Africa here. So that at some point we may take out... Yeah, no... I will finish my exploration ideas, but I will first finish this bark. Otherwise my mission tree will not complete. And we would be the first in the world again. We have 4.7 innovativeness right now. Recall from the Pope again. 52, that's mercantilism. Hello. We get to spend splendor. I guess right now getting... Allows claims bordering claims. Let's do justified wars though. You can only play as Ryukyu. Austrian succession. We'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 provinces to Castile. 1 to Provence. Renounce their claims. I will not gain anything. We actually get favors for doing jack shit in that war. I will rival France. I will not rival Castile though. But yeah, this France is getting beaten up by this Castile. I don't even... There we go. Competitive advantage. Conquering of Tangiers. Free claims and stuff. Expand the buffer zone. That gets us just seriously all provinces in the Garb area. That's it. That's all you need to grab. I guess. Heineken would give construction time and stuff. Okay, we finished the mission. Now we get to finish Global Empire. Oh, corruption. That's true. I do want to root that out. How much do we have? 1.25. Let's do it at max speed for a moment. I'll take it anyway. It's 4 Diplo points or something. Oh, we just look at some more cores. Well, you know, if you learn with other nations, you might actually get somewhere as well with Ryukyu too. But, I don't know, if you like to play Ryukyu, I'm not gonna stop you. Yeah, it would be a bit weird, regardless. 17%. Very high Moroccan separatists. Yeah, this France is doomed. That's guaranteed. Our exhaustion is dropping, which is also dropping unrest. Once we finish our course, that also drop unrest. .52 now in corruption. Need to stop rooting it out soon enough, at this level at least. We'll go a little bit slower, but still quite decent. Actually, in a year it'll be done. And it's a defensive war, the punitive war against Brittany, Liège, Savoy, the Palatinate, Trier, Switzerland, and Lorraine. This is a defensive war. That is going to be declined. Suck it, Castile. You have some fun with that. Colonial Ventures. Diplotech cost. Yes, I'm going to take Diplotech soon anyway. I mean, if we're stupid lucky, get England in on that as well. Fighting Castile. Who else would hate Castile? Austria. Oh, right. Austria isn't a personal union with Castile. Did the Pope nope out of that as well? No, they're actually not. Oh, they were allied with France. Okay, so I do have England still as an ally. Yeah, their trust is now 27. They do owe us some favors. Savoy is also in the... I'm not sure how this war will go for them. But good luck on that. Let's just improve with the Ottomans and see where it'll get us. Morocco, I cannot claim. Nope. Neighboring... I didn't take claim of claim. No, I took aggressive expansion. Aggressive expansion impact. I do need to harsh treat them. We are getting close though. I will harsh treat them once. Because our revolt risk is going down quite fast. The core done and our aggressive expansion further down. Should bring us to... the Trade League of Novgorod has disbanded. Hello, I will get a colonist out of this. Once I'm done with my corruption, that's when I will use him. So if I just bump it up now, it'll be done in 2 months. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. 3.62. Now, where do we colonize? Is there some place here with very few people? Like 0 aggressiveness? Actually not worried about that then. Let's go to... Oh, we don't actually... Oh, really, we barely make it here. Rio Grande do Sul, tropical monsoon. Where's that natural harbor? Here it is, Rio de Janeiro. Let's send someone down there. And it is 1490, and I think that's a good point. Oh, this again. Permanent claim on the area. Wow. Interesting. Yeah, that's going to be it for this stream. I want to thank you all for being here tonight. I'm probably not going to be here tomorrow, but I'm probably going to be here on Wednesday. So I'm going to say good night, everyone, and see you next time.